I think we're live. All right. Yeah. Oh, what's going on, Chemical? How's the audio? It could be bouncing around. I'm not sure. Oh man, Junk from work is here too. Uh, uh, Junk, since you have all this massive YouTube streaming skill, could you tell me how to make somebody a moderator, please? There we go. All right, got some mods in here. So I think today I'm going to be struggling with these absolutely tiny SMD parts. Don't know why. Guess I'm a sucker for punishment sometimes. It is what it is. And oh, Junk, it's not right click and select. Apparently, it's the three little dots to the right of the name. And then, yeah. And it's okay. You guys don't have to do any moderation work. I'm just, it's better to have somebody than nobody. Just so you guys get a sense of scale here. I know I have an American in the stream, so this here is the inches. So that would be an inch there. So this board is under 2 inches. The individual components I'll be working with are these guys here. The width is I don't know, 1/8 of an inch all the way across. So yeah, how's it going, George? I'm not very well set up for this, so I might have to struggle to see the stuff. Yeah. All right, let's start. We start with the easy stuff. 1206. So these guys are 1206 here. Oh man, some of this stuff is like extremely small. I feel like I need someone else talking in here. Should have probably invited somebody to be live with me. Okay. So 1206. These things are absolutely giant. They are here. So these guys, these 1206s, look how huge they are. They are, oh shit, magnetized. Oh no. This is not good. This is already starting bad, gentlemen. They are, look at that. A whole 3.8 millimeters across, maybe less. Yeah, less. About like 3.5 millimeters. I don't know if you can see that. So these things are absolutely huge. Just wait till we get to the real fun stuff. Okay, these are diodes. I need to go these resistors here. I'm going to use my 0.8 mil 6337 flux core solder straight from the Chinesium Palace. Alright, let's give this a shot here. Oh shit, this is not going well. The bad part is I can't see that far either. We'll get this done. And Junk, this is actually inspired by your stream. So what I'm saying is, this is all your fault. There we go. It's just what you see is what you get. It's a surface mount practice kit. If you just go if you just Google or geez, Google. If you go on eBay and you search for SMD practice, this will pop up. They're very cheap. They're like $1. You get a lot of components and a board. So that's pretty nice. All right. So how am I gonna do this? Oh, that one's flipped over. It's useless. Gone forever. Here we go. I don't know if I'm blocking the light. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. You know what? This is my stream, damn it. Doesn't have to be for you guys. There we go. One down. you take all the liabilities. It's your fault. Alright, on to the next one. These are not going to be straight. Anybody had the expectation of this to be picture perfect? You're in the wrong place, my friend. You've clearly never watched my content before. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. And if I understand this correctly, if you solder this all properly, you can actually put power and ground, and it'll actually do something. It'll actually like light an LED or something like that. Okay. Okay, I'm pulling an audible here. Going to. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna try to. Because I know the. So my stupid webcam, Logitech C270. I can set it to widescreen, but if I do that, it won't let me use it in OBS. So basically, like that. Wow, I don't know if this thing's focusing. All right, man. Have fun, Junk. Thanks for coming in for a few seconds. Is that a bit better, Chemical? Can you see a bit better? It doesn't look like it's focusing down very well. You can use this though. Huh? Up. Yeah. Don't know if that's at all making any difference. Yeah, nothing much I can do about that. It's just going to be the quality of live stream that we have going on here. I have, you know what's stupid? I have a DSLR with a pretty good lens hanging right above this whole setup, but it doesn't have a proper video out. And even if it did have a proper video out, I don't have a video capture device. So, yeah. Let me see. I hear you. I hear your plight. Let me see if I can make this at all better. Oh, great. My helping hands doesn't have the magnifier attachment. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to suffer through it. My 5 viewers. Wonder if I can put this up onto Twitch at the same time. I don't know how that works. This vantage point is better for me. I don't know about for you guys. Because now I can see. Oh no. Oh boy, that was close to a fail there. retin this pad. Ah, success. There we go. No, that's fine, Chemical. I'm just, you know, trying to, I feel like a dancing monkey trying to perform for the audience. I'm not typically a live streamer, but if people like it enough, I will do it. There we go. We have one resistor extra. That's great. So if one ends up being eaten by the carpet monster, then we have extras. Alright, now for the other side, I'll flip this around. Oh yeah, this side is going way better. There we go. You know, filmed. I kind of take this this persona, I guess, that you can't really see me, which is kind of nice for that. But for the longest time, I really didn't like the sound of my voice. But I've heard it in editing so much now that I just get over it. I don't think anybody else cares. It's just a me thing. And if people do care, well, I mean, whatever. Let them care. Doesn't really hurt me any. There we go. Soldered. Sorta. Oh, probably can't see that, but looking at R44 over here with the magnifier. R44 is not attached on one end. There's solder there, but it's not connected. That's romantic, Chemical. All I feel is you. Done. We're gonna leave the MELF package diodes for last, I think. It's stupid. These things are cylindrical, so if there's any kind of mismatch in my table level, they're gonna end up on the floor. I think MELF stands for most likely end up on floor, something like that. Most end laying on floor. I forget, but yeah, MELF, MELF package. Let's do this IC because it's huge. I have no idea if I'm going to get Rogered as well. I'm also in the process of trying to sell something on the sort of Craigslist equivalent, but the guy's not answering, so he's not getting my attention. Alright, it's going to go up here. Make sure I'm still in frame. Looks like I am. Get this pad nice and hot. There we go. I'm going to take this little dot on top. mount this upside down. Oh god. Soldering from a spaceship. You know what, Zephael? There's a Patreon link in my description there. If I reach that first goal, which I'm 2% towards right now, if I reach that goal, I will do that challenge. How about that? I will do a upside down soldering challenge. Type of thing that would be like, well, what's it like to solder in space? There we go. I don't mind being a dancing monkey. No, man, this thing is giant. This is not the hardest chip. Come on. These guys, look at the size of these guys right here. The 0603s. Then you got these transistors. I think the MELFs will actually be the hardest one, the cylindrical ones. They're pretty bad. Mind frame, yes I am. There we go. See? That's not bad at all. Alright, so I think the worst part is that I can't see. My vision is completely wrecked. There are like there are nice helmets that help you see. They have like the jeweler's magnifiers, but I don't have one of those. I guess I'm waiting for a sale. Well, I'm gonna try this smaller solder here. So I was using the 0.8 mil. This one is 0.3 mil. Tiny little solder. It's actually not that bad. Zephael? Zephael? I don't know how to say your name. The only thing I don't like about this solder is it got no freaking flux on it. It says there's flux in it, but I don't believe them. Don't believe their lies. So I'm just gonna dab a bit on there. And then put some flux. For those who don't know, the flux is an acid that they add to solder. What it does is when you heat it up, it removes the oxide layers, like the rust basically, and it allows the solder to flow freely. And so you got a little solder bridge there, not the end of the world. Take a little bit of this solder wick here and put it down on the pad, heat it up nice and hot, pull it off, and just touch the pins. Ah, great, made it worse. Okay, same deal. There we go. Let's see if there's any solder bridges. Yeah, only one. One more time. It's all a matter of persistence. Some more flux going on there. You can snip the little end off here. You know, I never have problems with these chips, but now that you said something about them, Zephael, I am having all the problem with these chips. Alright, you know what? I'll get the other pins soldered, and we'll work our way back. Same thing here. I'm going to add a whole bunch of flux. I think my flux pen might be running out too. How many viewers? 4 viewers. Tipping the scales. Catching up to PewDiePie, 1 viewer at a time. Alright. 1 solder bridge on this side. Fix that. No, I don't promote chemical. I don't really know how to promote, to be honest. I don't want to steal, not really steal, but I don't want to promote to like Veroax viewers, because this stuff is very different. You and I are just friends at this point, so that's pretty much, you asked me to let you know when the next one's happening, and now it's happening. Get out of there. Okay, I'm just about to give up on this chip and move on. But yeah, I don't really know where I would promote this scrappy little channel. 1,800 subscribers. Really making a dog's breakfast out of this. There we go. Got that one undone. You know what? Let's move on. But thank you, Jose. Appreciate the thought. I try my best, you know? Doesn't always work out, but sometimes does. Alright, let's go 0805. Some big boy stuff. Open this up. Do you have a soldering iron, guys? Everyone in the chat? Do you guys have soldering irons? Propane torch, few of them. Jim Coogan, few of them. Good. Propane torch is close. Chemical. You can actually get butane powered soldering irons. They're very good for field work. Mr. Coogan, since you have a few soldering irons, do you do kits like this, or do you just kind of do useful stuff? I don't know if this is at all useful. It's just a little practice. Need to buy a little tip, Jose. I don't know what your situation is, but this iron here, the Sigma S907D, the actual unit's called the Sigma 60D. Just basically a Hacko 858 clone. It's pretty good. It was only $60 Canadian, which is what, like $10 American, something like that? Not very much. I'm joking. It's not $10. It's like $12. And basically, I wondered why I took so long to decide to buy a decent soldering iron. Loose on an electronic device you buy. Yes, chemical. You can actually just fix most electronic devices if you have just a tiny bit of knowledge. And Mr. Coogan, that's insane. I really commend you. I wish I had the skills to do something like that. If I built a prosthetic for somebody, they would promptly return it and say they were better off not knowing me. I don't have the know-how to make something useful. Look at this. These 0805s are going really well. But yeah, that's super cool, Jim. So Jim, if you're doing cool stuff like that, what the heck are you doing in this YouTube channel? You know, there's a EV blog. There's a twitch.tv/Verowack. Lots of electronic content there. Kidding. I feel like you're slumming it down here. That's the problem, though, Jim. I can't improve on anything. Sometimes there's one model where all the timers had the soldering come loose just enough so it doesn't work right. So, chemical, in that case, it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal. Actually, you know, I don't know what anything is. But typically, what you want to do is remove or refresh the solder that's on there with something with lead in it. You might have to check the local laws. I don't know if lead is usable in commercial applications that are not like critical stuff like airplanes. But if you're allowed to repair with lead solder, you should totally do that, because the issue is lead-free solder, which we've been using now for 10 or 15 years commercially, is not as flexible, and so things like shock loading, like when you have vibrations and whatever, or just cheap processes even, are actually not good. The solder cracks and breaks away. Yeah, so we can talk off stream, chemical. You can get some lead solder on Amazon. You can get some on eBay, and you can get some at electronic shops. You want something like 6040 or this kind of stuff, 6337, and you want rosin flux, ROSIN. If you get acid flux, which is typically plumbing stuff, you probably won't find any with lead. But if you get acid flux, it'll eat the electronics. So you want rosin flux or rosin core, lead solder, and you just touch it up with a butane soldering iron. Just touch up the solder, add a little bit of fresh solder to the joints, and you'll be good. Like, really, it's amazing. Yeah, it sucks though when you install a product. Any of those product failures go off your back because you recommended it. I completely agree, and that's why remember we had that conversation about brake pads. I know a lot about brake pads because I do a lot of brake jobs, and people typically don't want to pay for good quality brake pads, which is fine. Problem is, I tell them I can't guarantee noise, vibration, performance from a brand that I haven't used personally. And I finally found a brand of brake pads that I personally use and are almost OEM. And then, yeah, now I can recommend those. Hey, thanks, George. Appreciate it. Um, so the actually the fan chemical is for the rosin fumes. You see the smoke coming off this? That's actually the flux. You don't solder at nearly a high enough temperature to vaporize lead, so the lead will not go up in the air, but the rosin fumes could be bad for you. So I have a habit of breathing out when the fumes come up towards me. But yeah, most people have a like a fume extractor. You don't actually have to worry about breathing lead. It's a little overstated. Hey, what happened? I lost a resistor. Either I lost it or I didn't. I skipped it. I'm not sure. Let's put this guy there. There we go. Wow, 8 people watching. Subscribe to Simple Electronics instead of PewDiePie. Or was it PewDiePie? I don't remember. I don't remember who you're supposed to sub to anymore. Oh, did I miss another one? Jeez, what's wrong with me? Those really tiny ones are gonna suck. Ah, might have overheated that one. uh, my tip is a chisel for her pleasure. No, it's just a short little chisel tip. So side profile, it's like a mil by the width profile 3 mils. I think it's actually 2.5. But yeah. Yeah, content creators, Kem. I can give you a list of really good YouTubers. But the problem is, once I do that, which I don't mind doing, you're never going to want to come slum it down here again. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, like, India's a huge population who is just like somebody's flipping the switch and the whole country is getting internet slowly but surely. So yeah, the internet is very American centric. Like the first websites and whatever, they were mostly American. English is the most common language, on the internet. But like there are so many Indian people that like it's just natural that parts of the internet are going to become Indian centered. Makes sense. I just hope they like my content. Probably not. Let's go. There we go. I think they're all in. Yeah, Razvi, you were at my other live stream, which was not a live stream. It was just me pressing go live instead of pressing record. Oh, shit. I have casualty. This one wasn't even well enough soldered to survive the flux attack. Oh shit, another one. Okay. We can do this. That's good. This guy too. I'm sure there are machines to do this. Rasvi? Is that actually how you say it? I took a guess. Just so you know. But I am Canadian. We do have some crazy diversity around here. I work with a lot of different named people. I work with this guy called Sile. And he told me to remember his name. He said, just think of Kyle, but with an S instead of a K. But the problem is, that gave me two names to remember. So the next time I seen him, I thought his name was Mike, but with an S instead of a M. And I called him Psych. So that did not go well. That's my work story. What do you do for a living, Rasvi? I seen you comment a lot on my channel to get to know you a little more. Oh, come on. Why do you have trouble, Kem? You seem fine to me. I feel lucky though that I'm one of the few that knows your real name. Just solder. Piece of crap. Oh no. This solder has like no flux on it. High school for electrical engineering. Sweet. Yeah, I did tell you mine. It's a secret. That's because I know yours too. So Rasvi, I hope you do well in electrical engineering. You'll be surpassing my knowledge in no time. Because all my qualifications have nothing to do with electrical engineering. Shit. Yeah, I actually I love the way the internet gives you the opportunity to teach yourself stuff. You still need the paper knowledge for lots of things, but not for everything. If your goal is only to learn, then the internet is such a good resource. Anybody with a little bit of a head on their shoulders can kind of learn whatever they want. Some people need the formal training, which is good. But I think if you're taking formal training, and I mean, I teach college, not electronics, but I teach college. I'll say if you do your own thing while you're in class, like you go to class, you do your homework, but you also go above and beyond and learn on your own as well, you're going to do way better than the kids who only pay attention in class and do their homework. That's it. The 0805s are done. All finished. All right. So there's 6 of you in there. What should we do next? The ultra tiny 0603s or these stupid MILFs that are going to end up on the floor? Let me know. If I see 2 answers of 1, that's what we're going to do. Stretch out my old ass back at the same time. I'll see if I can fix this crap too while you guys answer. Hardest one first. Okay. Floor bait. Okay. So we're doing the MILFs. Just going to try to soak up the excess solder here one more time. Yeah, I don't know about that. Alright. Let's try some MILF action. I'm gonna put some sticky tack, and I need 4 MILFs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I have extra 3 here. I don't know why. Get out of there. It's not a good sign. That's kind of true, Jim, because I do PDIs at work, pre-delivery inspections, from time to time. So basically, I'm the dude you're paying to inspect your car and make sure it's okay. Oh shit. And I have to write the VIN on the work order or on the inspection sheet, and well, one ended up on the floor. Okay, hold on a sec. And I start with the VIN because that's the most likely thing I'm going to typo. Do you order it? I just pick it up at the dollar store. Okay, so I went down looking for one of these, and I found one of these. I have a Zener diode just sitting somewhere on the floor. Well, that thing is gone forever, so good thing we had the spares. Boom. Rasby, thousands, millions, I don't know. It's if you ever see a live stream by Neil deGrasse Tyson, ask him how many objects are inside of a black hole. That's roughly the same. Roughly the same. Things go missing. I don't know if I'm in shot. Yeah, I'm in shot-ish. I've tempered you guys' expectations at this point. Alright, so bend towards negative. Here we go. Stupid MILF diode. Take one. Oh no, it did not go well. You know what? I'm gonna build a lot of solder up onto that pad. MILF diode. Take two. Yes. Where are you at, Jim, to have crappy dollar stores? Because I thought the U.S. was dollar store world, basically. So is England, and those are the two countries that watch me the most. So I'm not quite sure where you are. Yeah, I guess the whole carpet. My lab, I guess, is in my basement, so the whole basement's carpeted. So I can't really pull it out to pick up all the lost souls. Oh. No. That MILF is not cooperating. Washington? I don't know where Monroe is. My geography sucks. But I'm guessing that's Washington State. So you'd be on the west coast. Did I pull the pad? No, I didn't pull the pad off. Wow. Just the pad was not hot enough. There we go. Secure. On top of my room one. Yeah, no, that's true. I use a shop vac down here because I'm not sure how many components are in there. But it's gonna be tons. My wife actually streams on Twitch, and she's on the second floor, so I'm like 2 floors down from her. For some reason this solder used to be really crappy, but it's like, I don't know if it's just a manufacturing problem, because now I'm like at some sweet spot where it's working like freaking hot damn. North of Seattle. Okay. Is it just because is it a small town? Like, is that why your dollar store sucks? I thought you guys had like tons of like 99-cent stores. Could be wrong. Could be a stereotype. If so, I apologize. The MILFs are done. I'm going to go for this tiny diode as well. Well, it makes sense. I'm electronics YouTuber, so they kind of tailor their content based on whatever your content you're watching is. This will be interesting. I don't really know which side is a positive on this diode. There's a green bar, but what does that mean? It doesn't mean it's positive. Is the stream good? Like, is it choppy? Wow, I'm like pummeling my CPU in this. Let's see. If I put, I don't know. This is what I don't even know what color LED this is. I'm gonna put 2 volts. Hopefully not fry whatever this is. 2 volts on my power supply. I'm about to regret this so hard right now. Whoa. This is a open backed circuit on a metal device. Oh man. This is freaking tiny. Yeah. Ooh, red. Okay. Positive is on that side. I can't do anything. This thing has a minimum focus range, I'm pretty sure, and we are well out of it. I will. I'll look into some optics though. I might be able to finagle a magnifier at the front of it to change the focal length a little bit. But eBay is very hard to search for specific things like optics. There we go. I wish Junk from Work was here. No magic smoke, come on. Yeah, exactly. Be patient. Magic smoke later. Okay, so before I even release the shmoo all over the place, I'm going to do these guys and then finish with these transistors. So I'm going to start by tinning all of these pads. Yeah, 7 watchers. I feel like a celebrity, guys. I really wish that shipping wasn't so expensive. I would send you guys something for watching the stream. But a tiny little box. I had to send one to the UK for my Patreon. It was like $10. I sent 2 just for fun to my friends on YouTube. And one was in British Columbia. Cost me $18. The other one is in the prairies somewhere. Don't know how much he wants me to say, so prairies will have to do. And it cost me was it 14, 15, 16 bucks, something like that? 15 bucks? I don't remember. Pretty shitty. I love our postal service. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. I don't even know how much voltage to put onto this. Anybody read Chinese? I guess that's Mandarin or something. Pardon my ignorance on language. Oh no. Got it. Northern Ireland. No, probably not. For some reason, it's more expensive to ship things in Canada. I'm guessing Northern Ireland will be very similar to the package I sent to the UK, and that would be probably around $10. So I guess a lot in general, considering the ad revenue on this channel gives me about $10 a month, but not expensive compared to sending it within my own freaking country. It's more expensive to send something to my neighbor via the mail, like a package, not letters. Post letters not too bad. But it's more expensive to send something to my neighbor than to send something to the UK, it seems. Someone did. That's funny, Chemical. Oh no! One just went rocketing off that way. I hope we have extras. If not, this circuit will not work. Oh god, I can't even see where I soldered. Okay, over here. I suppose I should be recording at the same time, but I'm not. Hindsight 2020, right? Ooh, wouldn't that be great if in yeah, I have a shitty magnifier. Doesn't magnify a lot. If you kind of tweak it, you kind of see it. I need a magnifying, like a magnifying helmet. That'd be great. One day, one day. Ooh, since you guys are in the live stream, maybe after this is done, I can give you guys a sneak preview of the next mailbag video. I'm not going to open anything, but I can show you the packages, the size, the dollar amounts. The mailbag videos is like my most popular videos, which is interesting because I like that you guys like it, but also it's a bit sad because it's the one that takes the least amount of effort for me to make. It just cost me the most money. But I mean, it's Christmas, right? When packages come in, I feel like it's Christmas time. Sometimes the mailman comes, I run down to the mailbox, open it up, and there's bills. So that's like reverse Christmas. That is how my day works. On an arm kind of like a bendy straw. Yeah, that's probably some sort of soft aluminum alloy. I have one of those soft aluminum alloy arms on like a magnet, so I can go reach when I drop bolts deep into engine bays. I use the magnet to reach down into some weird areas. So I think I know exactly what you mean. It's like a bright silver, huh? Oh no. Also, for those of you who don't know, these are non-polarized components, and they are not sensitive to orientation. So I could just put them upside down with the white facing up, but it's not as pretty. Yeah. Chemical, what's your favorite brand of shovel? We have shovels here and they keep breaking. I don't think Vero will approve of buying a new shovel. I'm just curious because you would probably know this. Follow the correct way. There we go. Huh. I even broke a broom handle the other day. I was doing work on a heavy duty GM. That was not fun. Uh-oh. We're going to be short that one resistor that went flying into Timbuktu. Ooh. Power supply output was still on. Problem is my desk is black, so if it fell face up, I won't be able to see it. Gentlemen, I believe that resistor is gone forever. What I can do is cheat. I'll just bridge the pad together like so, and then I can still test it. You know, I've never heard of True Temper. Is that like some sort of store brand, or is it actually super high quality shit? Oh, got a resistor tombstoning here. This guy. Oh yeah. This is so much faster. Ace Home Depot. I'll go take a look. Oh, another tombstone. Damn it. How did I miss that? Yeah, no problem, Chemical. I'm surprised you stayed this long. This must be boring for you, being of not the electronics persuasion. Maybe it's boring for all you guys. Hell if I know. But for some reason, these kinds of streams are the streams you'd be more likely to find me on, for some reason. Don't know. Don't know why I get entertained by the things I do, but I do. Oh, it's gonna get too hot. Typically, yes, Razvi, you would be absolutely correct. However, this is just a test kit, just a practice kit. So A, it has no real implications. And B, they're just all in series, so they're all linked end to end to end to end. So it's positive and negative, and you should be able to run a current through it once you're done. So not only are we're not really having any issues with anything, but on top of that, if it does catch on fire, at least you guys will be entertained. That one's really crooked, but I'm leaving it. It's beautiful in its own way. BW's Electronic. Thank you. Thanks for speaking up. I feel a little bit more confident. Do you have a YouTube channel as well, BW? Name like that, Electronic. Kind of feel like you do. Kind of want to go see if you do. But I will not go while I'm live. I'll go later. It's like a... It's really interesting finding new channels. One hour. My friggin' CPU is working hard. I turned the encoding to be very CPU demanding because I figured it was just sitting there doing nothing. But yeah, it's like bogging down. It's crazy. Didn't know it could be so taxing. It's just X264. Nothing special. 720p. 60 frames per second though. I don't even know if this webcam can even handle 60 frames per second. You should. BW, you should. There are some people who think that if more YouTube channels start, then there'll be less audience for their YouTube channel. But what I say is, the more that we have something to offer, the more of us that can make videos, the more we're going to attract more viewership from off YouTube. We're getting all in this together. So I say, if you're thinking of making a YouTube channel, even if it's just post bags to post once a month, you should do it. Yeah, I have a Intel 8086K. It's a monster CPU. But so that's why I didn't think I was gonna bog it down. But apparently, it just doesn't like the. Basically, I put it in the most taxing preset. I guess if I had like a AMD Threadripper or something, wouldn't be so bad. But I only have a six core 12 thread. Basically, when it was new, it was like a $600 CPU in Canada. I would never recommend buying one either, because they're very expensive for what they are. But I got it for free, so I definitely can't complain. Jim, make a YouTube channel. You gotta. Your stuff actually seems like the coolest stuff. I honestly think if you started a YouTube channel, you would skyrocket past my subscriber list in no time. Your stuff seems very interesting. Stay down there. Or you could be a feature on my channel if you want. We can, you know what, Jim? I have a proposition for you. I would like to interview you about the things you do in a live stream or a recorded stream, just a recorded video, one day. Because what you seem to be doing is very interesting, and I don't think I'm the only one who thinks so. So this way, people will get to know about what you're doing, and you won't have to edit any videos or whatever. Let me know. One thing you gotta be careful of with lead solder is you gotta wash your hands. You shouldn't be touching your face while handling lead solder. The dangers are a little overstated, but there's no reason to not do something simple like wash your hands. But yeah, let me know, Jim, if you want to, if you wouldn't mind being interviewed. It'd be great. I'd love to chat with you about what you're doing. Maybe we can get some people to raise some money for some of the organizations that you no doubt have contact with. Who knows? Don't know. I'm just speaking here. Don't know the details yet. I'll have to hash those out. Well, there we go. Okay. You know what? I'll check out your stuff and keep in touch. This is I'll put my email here. Send me an email and we'll chat about what we can do. Especially if you got YouTube channels, I would love to check them out and shout you out. I don't know if you're into that. I'm guessing if you do cool stuff like that, you probably have more subs than me. But if you don't, we'll get you there, because you seem like you're doing really cool stuff. Come on. Don't be like that, baby. Just gonna melt a whole shit ton of new solder on there and try to suck it all out. Oh, come on. Thanks for the super chat, Chemical. Yes, bribes are interest, in fact. You're, I hope you understand what you're doing. You're basically tripling my my monthly revenue just in the one bribe. Thanks, Chem. Appreciate it. Oh man, I'm making a dog's breakfast out of this. This is not going well. I don't laugh. I am stoic. I don't have any emotion. I am a robot. And as far as you know, Jim Coogan has designed me because I am AI. Yes, stupid solder bridge. Alright, I'm making things far worse. But I don't actually know if this chip is part of the circuit. Oh shit, I think I got it. Oh yeah, solder bridges gone. Alright, I don't know how much voltage to put on this thing, but put your bets right here. I don't use mine. Used to create a ton of video, or I worked, burned out on it. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, we need to chat, Jim. I think more people should know about your what you do. And yeah, we'll chat. Okay, so let's start with 2 volts. I don't know if it'll work. You know what? Screw it. Let's go like 9 volts. I use NVIDIA Jetson board to develop a vision system for the blind. It's for a 7-year-old. That's freaking amazing. That's incredible. You know what? How about you let me know if I can be of any help. I don't have that many skills, but I am willing. Alright, so 9 volts here. There's negative pad, there's positive pad. Put in your bets. Is this going to explode? Probably. Oh shit, I want to keep this in frame too. Plus. Negative. Uh-oh. Something didn't go right. So one thing is I'm not sure. Okay, let's crank the voltage up when in doubt. $5 on Magic Smoke. Put the $5 in a super chat, Rasby. When in doubt, crank up the output power. Okay, plus, minus. Nothing's happening. Okay, fair enough. Let's diagnose this. The only thing I'm not sure is the diodes, because the diodes says positive, negative, and if you want current to flow, you put the band towards the negative, so it goes in and out. But they could actually mean like the positive side of the diode. I don't know. So this doesn't work. Let me just make sure everything has solder on it. Oh, this resistor could be a problem right here. R32. So let's look for any resistors we should touch up. R39, R32. Start with those two. All right. So, yeah, it's fine, Rasby. I was just razzing you. Don't worry about it. Nobody's required to donate on this channel. Alright, so let's touch up this resistor here. Oh, there we go. Ah, come on. Get out of there. Oh boy, I almost squeezed it too hard and sent it flying onto the floor. Alright, let's get this R40 going. Jim! Damn! Thanks, dude. I should be paying you with all the friggin' charity work you're doing. Make sure you send me an email, because I am serious about having a chat. Damn, Jim, thanks. It's 2 super chats. I wasn't expecting any. Chemical and Jim Coogan. Must persist. Get in there. Okay, that's one. R32 is another one here. Does anybody know what R32 stands for in the automotive world? Be glad if I had some car geeks amongst me. Damn. You guys, I don't I don't feel worthy. You guys are nuts. Making me blush here. My sensibilities. I don't even know what to say. Thanks, man. You guys are really generous. I'm just some dude in Canada struggling with some resistors. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. It'd be nice if this damn thing worked. Rewarding your patience. Might have to put this one on upside down. Can't see it. My eyes been straining for so long now. Damn. Back to basics. R for refrigerant. Damn. You know your You're really close. We use R134. Okay, we used to use R12. Um, so R12 would be a valid guess. Now we use R134A, and I say now, it's not really now. R134A is already a thing of the past for a lot of vehicles. Now we're using this stuff called R1234YF, and it is a instead of a CFC, it's a CHC. It's slightly better for the environment. It doesn't destroy the ozone layer, but it also it does cause global warming a little bit. So you're close though. The R32 is the code, the chassis code for a Nissan Skyline, older one, probably in the 90s, I think it was. So if you say someone, oh yeah, I just bought an R32, if they're a car person, they know exactly what it is, because for some reason the Skyline is like legendary. High performance, pretty cool cars. R32, is that a Volkswagen model as well? That's interesting. I'll have to look that up, because I'm sure about the Skyline thing. I'm just learning about the Volkswagen. So I guess it's one of the GTRs, right? GTIs? GTI. Okay, well, made a dog's breakfast out of that. One more time for the magic smoke. Am I in shot? Yeah, I'm in shot. Okay, I think this is current limited, so it shouldn't be too bad. Here it goes. Come on, that LED needs to light. Whoop. No. Damn. So disappointing. Okay. Let's do this logically, gentlemen. Bring in the multimeter. I need some probes. Okay. So I'm going to try to see the traces here. Looks like it should connect very first trace here. Don't know if you guys can see that. See, it goes probably can't see it because of the resolution, but it looks like it goes here first, down and up, across this way, up this way, and then this end here, the diodes are backwards. So what they meant was they want the positive side of the diode. So that's backwards. We're going to do some checks anyways. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to go from here to here. Freaking 2 megohms. Does a lot of resistance. Don't know if that's accurate. Here, let's go from this positive pad. Damn, like 2 megohms. Okay, so we go from here to here. Something might be open here. One of these resistors are no good. .3 ohms. One of these resistors not making contact. That one is. That one is. Good. Oh well, here. This guy. R38. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you guys watch my videos or not, but you'll notice that a lot of my kits end up not working. I wonder why. The diodes are also backwards, which will be a pain in the butt at this point. Okay, we're good till there. Alright, we have all the resistors done. Let's check here as well. From here to here. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. What are the pattern? It's weird because they're, yeah, through and across, through and across. So these guys, yeah, there we go. That should be good. So from there to there, yeah, okay. Man, look at all the freaking resistance. So the diodes are backwards because they enter, goes across to here. No, they're correct actually. All right. The amount of professionalism. There's no professionalism here. The most professional people in this stream are in the comments. All right. Go. All right. So positive over here. Negative over here. Come on, you're killing me. Why won't you work? I don't wanna. Yeah. Oh, well. I blew up the diode. The diode works. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Alright, let's it's just a red diode. It's fine. It's still good. I don't even know if anybody's watching at this point. Thankfully, I have other diodes. I might have other LEDs too. Get out. Get out. Go away. Okay. Well. Yes, fire. Here, I will show you guys something. This is my LED bin. Yeah, that's right, exactly. No correct working. So I got colored LEDs here, LED strips, RGB waterproof. Oh man, this freaking strip went flying everywhere. Okay, some cobs. These are green. I need this bag, but red. These are for cars. Red. So they're much bigger, but I think they'll work. These are red. Nobody else gets to see this usually, but you guys are special. All of you. Really appreciate the support. gentlemen and maybe ladies. Probably not. According to the demographics, probably all men. But that's okay. I think I had yeah, that's fine chemical. Look, BW, it either takes guts or stupidity. Especially when you know better to not put, like, why would I even put 12 volts across a stupid red LED with forward voltage of 1.7? That was stupid. But that's okay. It's like really the entertainment value. I made myself laugh. Well, look, there's like mega ohms resistance in the 0805 section, so I think we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so let's see. I have this fascination with buying SMD parts. I feel like I'm going to build something out of them. I don't know what it is going to be. This one's like freaking huge as compared. And I'll even yes, there is a fine line. I'll even test this in a safer manner as well. Let's see. This is tape. And put the tape down. Put the LED on the tape. And I will test it with my multimeter. Put this guy in diode check. There we go. Ah, wow, it just went flying. Okay. Positive end. Just gonna flip it like this so it actually matches the board here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not safe. I'm safe. You know what? I'm relatively safe. I have glasses on. They're not safety glasses. They're seeing glasses, but it's something. I'm not breathing in any fumes, not purposely at least. Alright, take that. I have to flip this around because I just flipped the board. I started on the absolute wrong side. I hope I'm at least entertaining you guys. That's I'll be happy if I can at least provide some entertainment. Alright, I'm gonna shove this over more. Technical term there. Some extra shovage. Another exclusive to the live stream. Speaking of safety, I've actually been on workers' compensation once. Don't know if you'll be able to see. Right there. See that? That's a scar I got when I smashed my hand on the inside of the sharp metalwork on a hood. I was pulling a washer fluid line off, and all the exposed sheet metal that's underneath there, underneath the coverings on a modern car. I tugged, I tugged hard and it let go, and then my hand went up, and the sheet metal kind of went in like this angle, bam, like that, and it actually severed the I guess it's a tendon that runs here, and yeah, I had to go to the hospital. It was kind of entertaining. Yeah, yeah, crushing is bad. This was just a cut, so thankfully, like I didn't lose the function of my fingers. I could have easily. That one's good. Oh, what's going on here? 0.6. 0.6. 0.6. Okay, that's good. Let's check total resistance. Razvi, I'm pretty sure that was in jest, basically. He was just joking. See, I got like 2 megohms there. See that? 2 megohms. So I think I'd be okay. And the negative should go right from here. About 100 ohms resistance. So really, I don't know how much voltage they want me to put on here. Just gonna put a little solder on the pads, but it should work. But it's like two megohms. This is a lot. Oh, what? Damn. The laser was self-cauterizing, huh? That sucks, chemical. The one good thing, and honestly, I don't want to be political. Let me just put that out there right now. The one really big difference between Canada and the US is healthcare. It's ridiculous for me to think that you can hurt yourself. It's a total accident and it costs you a shit ton of money. Okay, so something this is not high enough voltage. It's 2 megohms. Let's go up. I don't know how high. We're going up. 5 volts. It can't be 5 volts. Well, I should say it can be. So the thing is, it can be 5 volts. However, these resistors are either 911, so 910 ohms, or 116, that's 11 plus 6 zeros, that's like 1 megohm. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, I'm not sure. We might have. Okay, so if 12 volts doesn't work, which it doesn't, clearly, no work. Ooh, there's actually one more thing I want to check. Is there a pad? No, negative. It skips over the IC here completely. So this one, so I'm guessing it's 91 and 10, so 910 ohms. The tiny ones, they're so small, I can't read that. Sorry, I need to see. 3, 4. 340, 340 ohms. These 1206s are 120 3. So that's 120 with 3 zeros. I don't know. This is a really high resistance. Something's not adding up here. Because, okay. Okay. Hear me out. I'm gonna drop this. I know, I'm sorry. Don't have insurance. Most doctors, 200, you see them, don't even. Yeah. That's a little sad, Chemical, just so you know. Also, yeah, we're dropping a lot of voltage here. Go 9 volts. You know what? I'm going to try going 9 volts, because you guys need some sort of conclusion here. 9 volts from here to here. Please don't explode. Oh, look, see how dim that is? Do you even see that light turn on? You see that? Yeah, I know, but it just couldn't be. So I'm gonna crank up the voltage a bit so you can force more current through there. So look, from here to here, let's see, I'll go right to the negative pad here. See, it's like barely glowing. It's like these resistors, don't forget, they may not have provided the correct resistors either. It's very possible. It's like barely glowing. Go up. Go up more. When in doubt, crank it out. 20 volts. This is getting into sparks on my face territory again. You see that? Okay. Yeah, look, it's just the dimmest. Go down. Remove some resistors. Still. Why is it getting dimmer? This is making no sense. Single resistor. Yeah. Why is it getting dimmer? It's getting dimmer because it looks like it's actually coming in from the bottom. So up here is the brightest it'll be. It's at freaking 20 volts. It just barely lights. Look at that. There's no manual Rasvi. We're doing this all on a whim. But yeah, that's this is what you get. This is what I get. It is what it is. So yeah, this is the unsuccessful soldering practice. The soldering practice is successful. The circuit, not so much. Yeah, it just goes straight up there. I don't know what's wrong. It zigs down one side, up the other side, down the other side, up the other side, and then goes down and starts at the bottom here, zigs its way up through these diodes. I don't know. For sure I'll do a follow-up video if I figure it out, but I think I did figure it out. I think they gave me resistors that were way too high value. This is one thing you have to learn about eBay stuff, is that sometimes you just get what you get. It comes from the junk bin. It's just supposed to light this little the little LED BWs, BWS, BMWs. I'm gonna look. I've got a second kit here. I'm gonna see if I can read the values out. Yeah, 116, same value. I think that's 116. these, the little ones, it's impossible. I can't read them. So 116 or 911. Yeah, George. I believe you. But it's just, you're not gonna get, this is like 2 mega ohms resistance. It's like way too much. You're not gonna get 5 volts to drop through a 2 mega ohm resistor through, so 0.6, 1.2, 2.4 volts a drop here, and then 1.7 volts a drop there. These are 0.6 a piece. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, that's right, Razvi. Exactly. The resistors beg to differ. I'm guessing since these are just practice kits, they would just put whatever they could in the bag. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream at 2 hours. I guess I'll leave this here so you guys can. I'll end the stream at 2 hours, so another 9 minutes or so. If you guys have any more questions for me, and if you don't, I will just dick around. I'll show you. Actually, I think the next video is going to be this guy here. That's a very cool kit, but it doesn't work. So the next video will probably be this guy. The video after that will be me kind of looking at this circuit, seeing why it doesn't work. I do have another one I could put together. Also, the highlight of this channel for me this year has been this thing. Make anything cool with the 3D printer lately? Yes, I did, which will be a future video. I can't really give away too much, but it will involve all of my current skills, and I'll have to learn some new ones as well. I'll go get one piece of it, if I can find the box I put it in. So it'll be a hint. Where the heck? It's all the way back there. Hold on, I will do this for you guys. My I don't know if you guys know, but my channel was designed to allow me to learn. Oh shit, I forgot. I got this guy. Hold on a sec. And if any car guys are left, you know what? I don't need this prop up anymore. Gonna move this. If any car guys are left, if you know what kind of car this is, a little bit of flashing left onto it. A lot of people don't like this car. I do. This board, if you've seen this board on AliExpress, that would be pretty nuts. I would, I wouldn't care if they ripped off my board. I'd be more impressed that they actually felt like using it more than anything. But any guesses to this car? Oh, there it is. Why would I sue them? I would just ask them to send me some for free. So it's not cleaned up. This is just a raw shape. But this here should be, yes, chemical. Absolutely, it's a Honda Civic. It is specifically, if you're in Canada and I think Europe, this is the shape of a, okay, well, in Canada it's the shape of a Civic SIR. In Europe, any hatchback Civic 01 to 05 looks like this. Canada only the SIR. The Civic Type R 01 to 05 also looked like this, but yeah, very few people like this car. I love it. But yeah, this here is going to be the future video. I have to clean it up, and yeah, there's actually, I'm going to block my writing, but there's tons of parts involved. So that was, oh, she drives a Honda Fit, so it actually looks similar-ish to this, but yeah, not quite. So that 3D printed, this bag of 3D printed parts is going to be part of a future video, but I have to work my way up. So you're going to see some basics videos, and you're going to wonder, why is he doing these basics videos? Because we're working our way up to that. That's why. So yeah, I actually, yeah, I love this car. I'm like the only one, but I like it. I have this too. I printed this a while ago. If you guys, again, if there's any car people, I don't have any of this stuff in my car. Sorry, I don't have any of this stuff on my channel because I don't have an automotive channel. I might start an automotive channel, but for now, electronics is the way to go. If you find something like this on eBay, I put my email in the chat earlier, but you can email me. I want to see it. What kind of car do you drive, Chemical? I didn't know you had a car as well as the truck. This is this board is super limited edition. They're I only have a few of them made up. This one's actually built up together. But these here are the raw boards. These come from JLC. I was actually surprised they're actually good quality. I might try Osh Park. Might try something similar. '96 Grand Marquis needs work. Secondary vehicle. Don't want to dole out the cash. Interesting. I think the '96 Grand Marquis has a mono leaf spring in the rear. I believe it's a single fiberglass leaf spring that goes from left to right. Very dangerous. People have died because they don't know how to work with them. Turns out my Craigslist person is not that interested because they're not emailing me back. They wanted it tonight, but doesn't seem like they're going to buy. So yeah, I want to really thank you guys for tuning in. This is only my second live stream ever, and you guys were incredible. I might make it a habit, which is saying a lot. I want to thank you guys a lot for the support. I am not pocketing any of the money that you're sending. It's going right back into the channel. So I'm going to be making a whole lot of other things. I'm going to be buying more stuff on eBay, which is great because it makes mailbag videos and it makes other videos. Does the accidental one count? What do you mean the accidental one? I'm not sure what you mean, Razvi. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, if you want to help grow the channel but can't donate, which is absolutely fine, you can tell your friends about it. I I love I love getting new people watching videos, commenting on things, try to make a nice little community for ourselves. And just so you guys know, this is the crown gear on a rear differential. I'm actually printing slowly but surely. I was printing a working desk model of a rear differential. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go post some more videos pretty shortly, so keep an eye on that. Thanks again for joining us. Have a good one.